Hi, I'm Olivia and I'm 12 years old. I am very energetic. I always want to be doing something sporty or competitive. I want to be the best at anything I'm doing. So then once I really liked soccer, then it just kind of drove me oh, I want to be really good at this. I want to be the best I can be at this.
Really, ever since she's been really 6 or 7, she's kind of had this goal of being the best soccer player in the world, the best player she can be. And to watch her work every day tirelessly towards that, it's unbelievable. She's out there playing, and it's not, you know who Olivia Moultrie is pretty quick.
More college recruiters are coming to our games, because my teammates are getting older, and getting more ready for when they can talk to colleges and stuff. So I've seen more of them at our games.
It was crazy. Honestly, so to getting a little bit of interest at 10 was weird, right? We just didn't anticipate that at all. Didn't anticipate having any amount of college coach with contact with college coaches that young.
Of course, at first you're just overwhelmed that it's even happening because she is so young. But as you see her out there interacting and playing with the players and interacting with the coaches, all of it is such an amazing experience to build her and develop her as a person and help her handle situations and kind of let her start making some of her own decisions.
I think once she went to UNC and once she was around that environment, that culture, once she was around Anson and Damon and their staff, I think that for us, just kind of the people we are, the player she aims to be, it was very obvious that culturally that's exactly what we wanted.
They're the powerhouse in women's soccer. They have 22 national championships. That's a lot. And Anson, coaching all of those, it just felt well, if I could go there, that would be amazing.
When UNC became involved and it became so clear that that's the place and Anson's the guy that she wants to play for, that it was okay, let's kind of end the rat race and the speculation and not have to kind of go through the motions for the next 5 years of acting interested but not being really interested when you know you're going to go somewhere else, and let's just wrap it up. And so we did. The reaction has almost been 100% positive. So that's amazing. That's what we would expect. She's right on the path that we would think she would be on.
They're just whoa, that's and then they're just that's really cool. They're just really excited for me.
The other side, I think, kind of the internet trolls, that kind of stuff, the negative reaction about a kid committing that young, it's almost all come from people who have never seen her play.
To everybody else, it's you're committed at 12? What's wrong with you?
In revenue sports and men's sports, it happens all the time. You hear even younger. You've heard crazy stuff about 5th grade quarterbacks committing to schools and, crazy things like that. LeBron James's kid is 11. He's been offered scholarships by Duke and Kentucky. Nobody says anything. No, that's amazing. That's amazing that a young man would get a scholarship offer, and then, to act like there's any level of outrage when a girl does it at a similar age, to me, it pisses me off, and I don't like it. Think about it. Think about a 12-year-old knowing she has a full-ride scholarship at a major university at the best soccer program in the country. Just think about that for a second. For us, it's it feels like such a blessing. We're so incredibly grateful for that. And then for there to be any detractors saying, that's crazy, that should never happen, I would say, really? If that was your 12-year-old, you would say, no, please leave us alone. I think the answer to that for most people is probably no.
So while it may feel overwhelming a lot of times to people or people who don't know us to see this situation and think, you guys are nuts, her mentality is just next level, and it always has been. And so I think that for her, she just handles it just like it's another day, and there's more work to do. So that's what we want.
everybody says how great college is and playing soccer. Like, I'm really excited to like get the experience.
UNC was pretty smart to get on it early, to be honest with you, and I feel grateful for them for that, because we're happy to be associated with them, and I feel like Olivia is going to do great things for them as well.